Probably mute myself.
And we're live.
Welcome to our 14th MapperCast podcast, where we'll be discussing mapping topics with the MapperCast group. You can probably tell by the voice I'm very tired.
We're all tired.
I'll explain that later, but as usual, our mapper winner for this podcast is apparently Rad of Mapping again, so we can have duplicate winners, but we just have to make sure that they have another series we can watch, which is Dark Europe, which we'll be reviewing that, which unfortunately I didn't have time to watch, so you won't be hearing from me, unfortunately. And the fan winner is Janlan Mapping, and his idea was to review his AFOE. So yeah, we will help Janlan review his own AFOE, indeed. And yeah, I guess that's it. And the topics will be in the description below. The links to the MapperCast Cruise channel will be in the description below. Our guest, not special guest, is Spin Mapper, because Lee Allen could not make it. Well, he could have made it if we started at 1, but we delayed it to 2:30 because of the Collab series. Yes, I am still tired. So the topic is where we discuss the pros and cons of Rad Mapping's Dark Europe series and the fan request. And then we'll be discussing our thoughts on the Collab series and how it functions and how we messed up so hard. And then the free-fall Q&A and say goodbye. I believe this will be a shorter podcast. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Short podcast. No.
Hey everybody, Cosmic here. I am out of town currently. I'm in Connecticut, so my voice might be a bit more echoey. There might be a bit of background noise. I apologize, but yeah, let's have a great show.
Yeah, hey everyone, I know. Hey everybody, 99 Veteran here, and today I'm in a podcast. We're gonna have some exciting new things to show you guys later on, so let's get going and stuff. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Ninja here.
Chris?
Wait, one second.
We are
One second.
so disorganized today. I apologize.
One second. I'm meeting. Wait.
You're eating.
Okay, hello, this is Chris. I'm doing the stream.
And Finn Mapper, yes.
It's nice to be here once again. So, well, that was sort.
I think Finn is the only person who's not tired.
I will.
Okay.
Actually, no. I went to sleep. I went to sleep 4 a.m. So I slept too much. Okay. So continue.
Okay. So our first topic for today is to discuss the pros and cons of Rad of Mapping's Dark Europe series. I've only saw a very small clip of it, and I noticed that there's a lot of darkness in Europe. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys have watched.
Yeah, this was a very, very unique series. And I don't have too much to say about that, but that's not really because of lack of substance or anything. In fact, it was jam-packed with substance. It's just that there's only been 2 episodes so far. So I don't really have too much to say about it, but what I will say is I really, really like how unique it is and how well it's executed, because it's sort of an experimental mapping series in a way, kind of how we're doing our whole collab right now. That's pretty experimental. He's doing a very experimental series, and I feel like he's pulling it off very well. There's times when people try to do more experimental shows, and it doesn't go too great, but I feel like he did a really good job here. Written really well. I really liked the mystery of the darkness, and I think that's where I'll say my one really only major criticism is I feel like the mystery of the darkness might have been revealed a bit too soon. I feel like maybe if you waited a few episodes into the future, so it was a bit more of a revealed thing, I feel like that would probably be better than just revealing it on the 2nd episode.
You done?
Anyone else have anything?
Okay, I have something, I guess. Like Cosmic said, it was really unique. And plus there's a lot of surprises, like Kosovo taking over Serbia and Macedonia beating Greece and other stuff. It was really, really surprising, if I say that. And as I liked, there was some pullable animations, as I saw, which I really like in alternate futures of Europe and the world. And I really liked how Macedonia really has the same character as me in real life. Arrogant and yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yep.
I guess I'll say as final note. I really just enjoy the characters. I feel like the characters are really well written, really interesting, and by the end of the show, I feel like we're all gonna have very good connections to them because they're really well written characters. I mean, I didn't really expect anything less. The Random Mappings Alternate Future of Europe was amazing, and he's delivering once again with this show. I just wish that there were more episodes to actually review. But yeah, well written, extremely unique, and I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, I agree.
I really like when the country balls went a bit invisible while there was wars, because it's usually the problem, when there's country balls, they are too big, so you can actually see the actual map. But he kind of made it just a bit invisible, so you can actually see the war going on.
Yep.
And yes, it's what I actually liked it. It was unique, like Cosmic and Italian said.
It just reminds me of the series called Dark Treasure. Talking about my own series, but
Yeah, it did remind me of that too.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So tired, holy shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we're very low energy today, everyone. I apologize. We were all kind of up late.
Low energy.
I think I'm the most stressed out. Though. Well, I'm the most tired.
Yeah, because you edited a lot.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
some
Viper
stuff
was,
today.
Last
Viper
time
was Viper was hard to work editing our collab, so everyone be thankful. It's putting in work for everybody.
yeah, you guys, we'll talk about that later. But for now, let's move on to. I guess we move on to the next topic. Right? Unless someone wants to say anything else. Okay, I guess not.
Yep.
All right.
Damn, there was not many topics.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This will be a short podcast.
I was gonna come
Not
up.
really. Not really. It'll probably the questions and answers probably gonna be like, I don't know, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or an hour or
It'll
so.
be shorter than
If
usual.
no one else, has anything to say, let's just move on. Okay, so the next one is the fan request, and Janlan Mapper asked us to review review their own series. So we're gonna teach you how to review your own series. Well, not teach you, but we're gonna at least give you tips how to review your own series. So I guess the first thing you want to catch for is mistakes. Watch even the tiniest mistakes ever. I made a lot of tiny mistakes during the collab series. So yeah, if the tiny mistakes is like a very big mistake, like it affects the video a lot, like the storyline or the plot, then yeah, you have to fix that. and fixing mistakes can be very annoying. So that's important when you review your own series. Another thing you want to consider is when you're reviewing it, just imagine yourself being a viewer. What would you like about the video and what would you hate about the video? And try to have a balance between like and hate. Well, more towards the people liking it, I guess. And if you judge it based on that, then you might be successful.
I would say when reviewing your own series, you should keep a healthy balance between objective goodness and artistic expression, because I feel like the most important part of having your show be good or not is if you actually like it, because the best art is art that comes from the heart, and that's just true. And people, when you love what you're doing, that's when it's going to be the best. So before anything else, make sure you like it. Don't do anything you don't like. But once you have something that you like, there are not everything is subjective. A lot of people will say, oh, everything's opinion-based, man, but no, it's just not true. There are some just objective standards that need to be met. Like, for example, make sure the map's looking okay, make sure anti-aliasing is off, make sure there aren't too many typos, make sure you flesh out the storylines a bit, and not have that many war slides, because some people people go very much overboard with that. But yeah, Dylan, I know me the cheesiness again. But you gotta love what you're doing, but you also gotta have a balance between expression and objectivity.
On the subject of typo errors, when I was editing the collab, you could probably say that. Criticism from the viewers. Yeah, I guess you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Does anyone else want to say anything about reviewing your own series?
Oh.
Well,
My
that's what
series-
is that what we're doing?
My own. I did not know.
What are we doing? This is
That was the
boring.
fan
Fuck.
part.
Do you want to say something, Batran, or?
My series sucks.
My series.
Well, I can say my series like has no original characters. That's what
First-
I can say.
Actually, the first 20 episodes sucks, but I don't know.
Yeah, when you imagine if you like reviewed it yourself, you probably know it sucks. Like when I reviewed my own series, I knew it sucks.
But at least we know it sucks. So, and today we improved.
Yeah, I guess that's true. For
My-
dislikes, I guess we are really boring today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't start it. Don't start it.
I probably can't even watch my own Future of Hero because it make me cringe.
Wow.
What they make me.
A lot of typing.
Just look in the Hangouts chat. I said something. I'm gonna put italics on the parts we're not gonna do. Put it on a document.
We're not gonna do Louisiana floods.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I should.
it's kind of late, man.
Well, we. Well, we
I
can always.
still
We can
wanted
always do it now. We're not even on it yet.
Okay. Shall we move on to our collab series? I think some people must.
Yeah,
be
we should.
All right, so if you guys watched, follow up on the MapperCast Twitter, the link's in description. We have posted a preview, which is on my channel, of what the collab looks like. That has changed now, so it looks even different now. So I think you guys are wondering why are some of us so tired, and especially me. Oh boy. So what happened was, oh my god, I don't know where to start. So originally we planned out to be like, okay, we split each other between different continents, and Cosmic is working on Americas. If you watch the intro, I've listed them below which continents we control or which areas we control. So mine controls Central Asia and the Middle East, while Italian Mapper Chris controls Africa, and Batran controls Europe. And Batran, Time Mapper Chris, and Minjuya fought for Europe and a random number generator, and Batran won.
Yay.
Yep. And
No.
Asia, because Asia series. So what happened next is after I distributed the continents between each other and split the map into 5 pieces. What happened was I told make 50 to 100, well, at least 50 slides, but don't make too much. And yeah, because we don't know how long it's going to be, and the final result is all these slides made it 14 minutes long, which I only planned it to be 6 to 8 minutes long. Pretty insane. And the next topic was supposedly the viewers are now going to criticize us instead of us criticizing others for the Mapper winner. But of course, it's not uploaded because, god damn, this collapse took forever to do. So
much mistakes, man.
So let's just say when I made about 60 slides, yes, I did slide by slide for after so long, maybe a couple months. Cosmic made 200 slides. I only used one.
That's not a lot for me too. That's little. I wanted to get more. There was actually gonna be more. I cut out 4 scenes from that.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
Time Mapper
Jesus.
Chris wanted to make more slides. I was like, no, please don't. And
more.
Mind and Batran, I was I also want to mention that it was supposed to be all candid, so focus on your own story and see how connected they can be. And then Mind and Batran apparently made a staged planning, and yeah, that screwed things up, and I messed it up when I was editing, and I was like, no, I'm not fixing that again. So you guys got to come up with another story. You'll see what I mean soon. It has something to do with radiation. It's a big mess. And then when all of you guys finished all the slides yesterday, I started working like 6 hours straight, all the way to like, oh man, 2:30 a.m. I rendered the video, didn't turn off my computer, fell asleep, and I only got about like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. And then I had driving lessons early in the morning.
Bro, look at Cosmic.
Yeah, and I can't imagine Cosmic's schedule. He's probably just as tired. Oh, too much, man.
I woke up at 4 a.m. So
At least now, we all know how many slides we should at least make. Don't make 100. I think 50 to 70 is good enough, honestly. Too much talking as well.
100 is probably.
I had
restrict myself.
And then after the driving lesson, I started like working about like 2 to 3 hours straight on the fixing all the mistakes, textures, making the cloud, like doing the graphical parts. But this, even though the slides are completed, the graphical parts doesn't even look good. So I had to fix all these problems, make it look good, make an outro, add music, thumbnail. I didn't even make the thumbnail yet. And, yeah, and I didn't even get to finish it before the podcast. So, rip Viper, man.
Rip Viper.
So that's how it functions. And now we're going to have the MapperCast crew give their view on how it functions. The concept.
I haven't actually seen the episode yet, so I don't know. I can't say too much about it, but I think it'll go good. I mean, it's very experimental, so there's a chance it could fail horribly. But I think it'll be good so far.
Yeah, like Cosmic said, it's very experimental. So if you think it's a little chaotic, then that's kind of on purpose. I mean, we could have done a little more planning, but we decided to just go YOLO and stuff like that.
With the radiation part.
You could just plan your own part. I said that so many times. Plan your own part, not connected together.
You couldn't tell them, man.
Just do
just complicated things.
It was not my idea.
But it's fun connecting stuff.
Oh yeah, but we don't do that until later episodes. So how it works is that everything is gonna be candid. It's gonna be all jumbo. It's gonna be all jumbo, all messed
That's
up.
why I suggested a little script so we can just edit in.
And then when I edit it, then I'll try to piece things together, and that's.
I know that I tried. I did suggest a script so we can all edit our own parts and like write our own parts in, so it make it easier for you.
And then the plan was on episode 3 we start planning how we're gonna connect all the dots together. So episode 2 will still be a bunch of jumbo candidates focused on. And then later on we start working on as one map. So basically, each of us was working on a different continent as another file. As long as we don't move the map, we're all good. And that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened to us. Well, to me mostly, I guess, with the editing. A lot of mess ups, screw ups, mistakes, and another problem we had to go through is that I didn't give mine enough water space, so then the text.
God damn it, Viper.
So I had to do a zoom in feature so that you can read mine's text, and then I found a mistake. Some of the text is cut off, and then it cuts off a time after Chris's. Yeah, this is a very big disaster. Of course, you guys can't see the video right now.
So that's what you guys will see.
No, I think. Well, I'm a bit optimistic about it, so. I think it will go. The flow may be a little weird, but I think it would be a good video overall. I mean, it's just a collaboration. We all know that.
Few mistakes.
An experiment, a few mistakes. It's experimental, no big deal. We can always we can just switch from one thing to another over time. But in the end, we'll probably in the end result we'll probably have a good result in the end. Yeah.
I'm very excited to see because I don't know if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen any other. I don't think I've seen any other collaboration like this. I mean, pretty much every mapping collaboration I've seen, it's like either multiple people's different series that collide with each other, or like one series and one person will do each episode, like Mapping Whispers or the other one that smaller mappers are doing. Forgot the name of it. But yeah, this is, at least what I've seen, this is the first one where it's like all mappers working on one video. Which, maybe there's a reason no one's done that yet, but someone's got to do it. So we're here to do that,
It's first time for everything.
Yup.
and I'm confident about it. I think it'll be good.
We are pioneers.
And
We shall be-
I'm glad I'm able. Was able to come up with a way to do such a thing.
We are pioneers.
There might have been a better way to do it, but this is the best way I can think of. And yeah, I know it may have been confusing at first, but now that I think I've shown you the preview, it's pretty obvious how it works now, right? Italian Mapper Chris?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean by connecting the puzzle pieces together.
Well,
Each continent is the puzzle piece.
Well, in my way, I used, those scripts. I made a little small script for scene cuts, so my dialogue should be like clumped together, but for like the other scenes, it should be for later when yeah.
So I'm gonna ask the viewers now. You guys excited for the Collab series? Even though it's probably gonna be uploaded sometime today, but maybe in 5 hours. I don't know, depending on how long it takes to render. I'm expecting to take about 2 to 4 hours to render because I added cloud effects as usual. And to summarize, so basically, each of us have done the slide editing. I apparently have made the least slides, but the video editing, it's all me. I did all the video editing, so you might expect some of my old styles there. But the slide by slide is a style that I rarely use, but I still did it in this series because each of us has different styles, and I think I want to be consistent with the styles, so I just did it instead of animating the movement, and it's much easier to do. So I guess.
Yeah, I hope my part comes together well, because I cut out 4 scenes from my part, and then Viper cut out another 1 or 2 scenes. So I'm hoping that it still remains good.
My scenes are usually like 10 slides. That's it.
Well, Cosmic has like 70 more slides, and I didn't use those yet.
Oh, jeez.
Cosmic can use those in the next episode.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Just
So I don't think
those
Cosmic needs to make any more slides, but it's up to him if he wants to make more slides.
I think I'll save what I haven't made yet for like episode 3 or something.
Okay, yeah.
Episode
But
3.
I think episode 3 is where we start connecting things together. So yeah, no one really says that they enjoyed it. I think because they haven't seen it yet. So I guess we move on to the free fall, because someone asked why aren't we reading the comment. Free for all. Now's the
Be
time.
sure to go easy on us. We spend our time on this.
Yeah.
Who spent
Okay,
their
let's-
time the most?
That's why the title is called Driven Insane. It's a Finn Mapper. Finn Mapper wasn't involved.
I'm just
God damn it, Finn.
island
All
here.
right.
You
Right
cheeky
of-
spy.
Rada Mapping asks, when will you feature guest stars again, and not just filling in for Lee, but like an actual guest stars?
I don't know, because you guys probably know September 1st is rolling around, and I have a plan with how I'm going to handle this school problem, but I'm not going to say anything until the right time comes. It will be after my season 4.
I think I got an idea. We could interview people if we ever do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
I've kind of wanted to do interviews for a while.
We might do that in the future.
Yep.
Can Void fly into space? I probably can, but my
Well, of course,
green
he's a
dragon wings are very weak right now, so I
Well,
can't fly things at the moment.
Did you make like an intro, like an old intro where you fly to space? Like a really
Yeah,
old intro.
I had an old intro like that.
Oh my god, I remember that intro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the heck is DTT?
Do you know that multi-mapping is doing host alt substation?
Congratulations, you managed to get Sweden out of it.
Alright, Void, why do you find it hard to pronounce my name? Well, and the mapper. Notice how it's D-A-D-A twice? That makes it hard. Can all of the mappers come together and make a video on how to exactly map? Well, there was this mapping university thing that Cosmic Mapping talked
Yeah,
about.
that was kind of my original idea for Mapping University. I haven't thought about that in a while, just because I've been bogged down with a bunch of different projects, like just things that I've had to work on. So, I mean, it's still in the back of my head, but yeah, maybe sometime within the next couple months I'll actually act on that.
Can Chris into 1K subs?
Eventually, I guess, but I guess that's far away until that happens.
Well, Batron is gonna reach it soon.
Congrats, Patrick.
What?
You're gonna reach 1K stop soon. Congrats.
Yeah, finally! I've been waiting for this for a year because
Go help them
I'm
out,
stuck
guys.
on 800 subs for like over a year.
Okay, Baron, here's a question for you. How can you work on a collab but not on one of your own series?
Because my series is a lot more complicated to make than the collab.
Damn.
Dang, that's a good reason. Alright, I also want to say regarding the tutorial, I also got exposed on how to animate mapping, so...
Exposed.
It's not really exposed, but like, somebody figured it out. I'll just say that right now. Someone figured it out. It's not Japanese mapper, and that person who figured it out made a tutorial about it, so... Yeah. And I'll tell you who it is. It's Doman Mapper.
Seriously, stop.
Refawn's not gonna be happy.
Chris, these questions.
Okay, I'm not gonna eat cheese again. It was a horrible experience. It will never happen again, and I will never drink this smooth again. It was disgusting. No more questions about that. Just brings me bad memories.
What, pizza?
No, the smoothie that I drank and then vomited up
Oh,
again,
God.
and the cheese.
Is that actual vomit? That was...
some of it.
what channel was that?
Not just hot vomit.
It's not a good experience.
Answer that.
The collab, the collab will be on Viper's channel.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's pretty
because-
obvious.
Yeah, because, you know, we've been doing this on like the channel the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the intro gave you guys some subscribers. So I might as well give you
Yay,
guys
10 subs, yay.
Yeah, I got like 20
Party.
subs from this.
So hopefully that gives you motivation, Bratran.
Yes.
Time to restore your motivation in mapping by doing this. Except I'm just killing myself, but okay. I'm just killing myself working. I can say on the collab, in terms of video editing, it probably took like 9 hours in total, something like that. Okay, here's a question for me. Will Castara kill Ziphos, and will Florissa do something with Virilia? I'm not answering that. It's going to spoil things. Find out in the next episode, which I have not made yet. Haven't even started. Is Void a human or a dragon? I'm a dragon. In terms of Void Viper, Void Viper is a dragon. The human version is on front of the computer.
Okay.
Exposed.
Viper, Mapping Center asks Viper, do you vape?
What does that even mean
Oh
again?
my God.
I don't know.
It means you smoke marijuana or something.
No. Chris, are we still married? Please, no. Please.
Chris, are we still married? Joking,
course.
guy, mapping.
Of course.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, man, that is so disturbing, Chris. Come on. How long did it take to plan?
Airman asks.
Maybe over a week. Maybe a week. Well, in terms of making it too.
In making it, we do a week, but we only plan for like a day.
Okay. Here's a question for you, Mine. What brought you into communism? I want to hear your entire life story.
Probably think it's cool. Just kidding, sorry.
I don't feel like talking about it.
Okay. East Coast Mapper. Sorry, but I'm not.
Rest in
I don't
pieces.
want to be associated with any of these factions. Except MapperCast.
Factions. Factions.
Even though MapperCast isn't really a faction. You can call it a faction if you want. But
It's not really a faction because it's more of a collaboration. It's not really a faction.
well, cool. Yeah, I guess it's.
I mean, we don't have elections. We don't have no offense. We don't have any other thing. No voting. We don't even have
Just same with
some
democracy.
kind of army. Yeah.
You can just say we're a democracy. We each act on ourselves. That's all.
I don't know.
Is Donald Trump the secret son of Adolf Hitler? He might as well be.
No. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Chris, will you try to reform Soviet in Victoria 2 as the last time Jacobins made you rage? No, I'm not going to try to make the Soviet Union Victoria 2 because last time that happened I went literally insane. So no, it's not happening again.
Okay,
Good question.
can all of you make an intelligent video, not saying don't, about what will happen when war happens, dip relationships, depth political sectors and shit.
Well, we can discuss about it.
Well, I mean, I don't. That's not really what I do. Like, I do the alternate scenario videos, like I do just the alternate war things every once in a while, and then I do, subscriber alternate nations. But those are a bit more serious scenarios. They're not, like very story-driven, like an alternate future series. But they're not necessarily taking like a political, analyzing view of what could actually happen. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'd rather just do what I think would be interesting.
Okay, here's a question for me. Viper, you have a book in your library that says, Why I Hate Realism. What do you think of semi-realism? The story is what I care.
Can Tunisia into space?
Are you Nigerian
in
prince?
in 100 years.
Nigerian prince.
Nigerian prince, what the heck? I'm gonna get my code now and start decoding some stuff using the German.
Jeremy Mabber asks, opinion on GDR, what, Grand Democratic Republic?
What is that?
I don't know. What's GR?
It's
What is-
Eastern Germany.
Sorry, I went AFK for a minute.
Oh, German Democratic Republic, yeah.
Chris, do you hate any ideologies? Well, I don't really hate any ideologies, but I don't like
You have a preference.
liberalism. So I don't like.
Do you like new fictional political ideologies in AF videos? Well, I've done that myself in the Spaceship comic series.
Write a book.
Yeah, I have some weird political ideologies on some nations, even though they're not named.
I could write a book
think
about
that-
my ideology.
I can think that's very interesting. A departure from just the regular capitalism, communism, fascism, even anarchism. I like when people come up with like new ideas.
Yeah, Pavanala basically the military and the monarchy the monarchy controls the military, and then the government controls the people in the land. What is that? What is that? But then the government cannot overrule
What is
the
this?
monarchy, and the monarchy cannot overrule the government. So what the heck is that political ideology? You
Okay.
understand what I just said?
Anyways,
Uh,
Dylan's World asks, if you're a country, what country would you be? I think we already answered that in like last podcast, but
Yeah, we
I
did.
said I'd be the United States.
I'd be
What do you think will happen in the future in the world? I think there will be a U.S. Civil War.
No,
I think that
Like,
it's actually very probable.
it's probable, but
In fact,
Because I
maybe
keep
we
hearing
need a
about
civil
it.
war on this point.
it's
I think
probable. but
maybe
it's-
a civil war would be nice, honestly, at this point.
yeah, look,
Get
if
rid of
we-
these
no,
corrupt people.
Well, if we have a civil war, the United States would be set back, and
Yep.
it would lose its status.
Or you
I
can
think-
do whatever they want then.
I mean, if we
I think,
have like a civil war, I mean, countries that we help will probably I don't know.
I think obviously it would be the worst, but I don't know. Maybe if sometime within the next 20 years we still get barely any change,
also
maybe we're gonna need something.
the
also
Maldives.
also if we have a civil war, the economy could collapse, and throughout history that there's the Great Recession, the Great Depression. That if the United States have an economic failure, then it would affect the rest of the world. Well, if America has a civil war, then so will the rest of the world, or something.
And
Or
the Maldives
economic
will
failure.
sink. And the Maldives will sink.
So so like it or not, the United States is pretty much hooked into everyone else.
For me, what does hold on? What makes you say Trump is like Hitler? Pretty much everything he said. I'm looking through my notebook right now because I literally have like talking points written down for when people. Okay, yeah, here. The things he's said about going after the families of terrorists is probably one of the scariest things he ever said. The way that he literally sues people when they make a joke about him, and he said, quote, "We need to open up our libel laws," which is literally just like anti-free speech. And everything he does just points to him, just to fascist tendencies. And yes, he wanting to ban an entire religion is anti-Muslim. There's no other way to say that. That's just that. So yeah, that's only some of the reasons why I believe he's a fascist.
Meh.
Is Chris a mapper or a human?
Good question.
Both, I guess. Half mapper, half human.
He's Chris and he's Italian.
Yes. Chris' opinion on pasta. I love it.
I love it.
Cosmic, what do you think about? How do you feel about Jill Stein? I like her policies better than Hillary. Well, I don't know, because I like her, but she's a bit kooky, I think, because first of all, she doesn't have any political experience. She's a doctor. I think that you should at least have been like a senator or a congressperson before you become president. She's a doctor. She doesn't know how to be president. And the whole, just forgiving all of the student loan debt, I do think that we should, do student loan forgiveness, but just getting rid of it all entirely and just bailing everybody out, I'm not sure if that's exactly realistic. So I like her liberalism, but I think she's a bit kooky.
Bro.
Chris, you want Roman Empire in your life, and in order to promote that you like Mussolini, if you want Roman Empire, then promote Julius Caesar and Augustus, you fake Italian. Well, I liked Mussolini's idea to create a Roman Empire. I just don't approve of his fascist ideas. But although I do promote a new Roman Empire, but I don't like his fascist ideas.
Roman Victor.
That's my answer.
Cosmic mapping. If a second U.S. Civil War happened, do you think New England would secede? I don't think so, because New England is sort of it's the home. It's where America started, really. So I don't think that of all the places would want to secede. Besides, if I do think a civil war happened, I think it wouldn't necessarily be states seceding, and more or less be conflicts between political ideologies.
Guys, favorite flavor of Mountain Dew? Well,
Mountain
we have.
Dew. I haven't heard of Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain.
I know.
Blueberry.
Mind, please. There's only two flavors of Mountain Dew in Finland.
It's pretty obvious.
There's original one and there's Supernova, and I like both. So.
Mountain Dew gives me intense. Mountain Dew gives me intense stomach aches. I can't have it. I don't know why.
Because the carbonation.
I can drink soda, just not that. Cosmic, am I late for my question? Scully, that was actually my fault. It turns out you were the mapper, not the mapper, you were the fan winner last episode, and the fan winner for this episode was actually Janland, and I completely messed that up. So I apologize, you actually weren't the fan winner. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But I got Janland's thing, so it worked out. And so did it work? Okay.
Fascism is the least racist version.
No, okay, I spelled that wrong. I mean, it's a less racist version of National Socialism. They say it's the same thing, but it's not.
Nazism and fascism are completely different. Not very completely, but it's kind of different,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What do you mean Portugal into Spain? I don't understand that question.
Will you go on a date with Chris?
Badron, you're getting cut off.
Okay, but Seplio asks, do you like putting coconut milk on grass, grind it up, and make it pasture pig intestines, and then drink it?
Please don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
Janman Mapper asks, Batran, are you Illuminati? Find out for yourself.
Okay.
If there was
If only bro 555. Only bro 555.
If
MapperCast.
Carthage M. God damn.
Go.
what you wanted,
If Carthage Empire and Roman Empire were to come back to life, what would happen? Please answer. Well, it would be really awkward, I guess.
It would be really awkward, actually.
you're just looking at each other like, okay, what do we do now?
I don't like realistically. I don't think there would really be much conflict since the Carthaginians are like, they're any like ill will between those two.
Yeah, I know.
Long gone. But it would be interesting to see.
It would.
A
Viper.
war between a Roman and Carthaginian empire.
Viper, I know no Asian likes playing rice, and I happen in really poor regions of Sri Lanka and Thailand, but I'm not from those areas. Boy, would you lose your wings or arms? Both. No, actually no. I'd rather keep both of them. So if I had to lose one, I think I'd rather lose my wing.
I think you should do your arm because for fly you can just fly.
But I won't be able to grab things anymore. Means I can't type.
You can grab things using your wings.
That's what she said.
Actually, good point. You should just lose your wings, and then you can just make mechanical ones.
Can I just make mechanical arms? Yeah, totally.
And mechanical wings.
Would you rather have
you would have a jetpack.
Would you rather have ears for fingers or fingers for ears?
That's
What?
not really a question that should be asked.
I think
That's too weird.
I think
Don't talk over each other.
I'll take the ears for fingers because I need my fingers. My fingers are my life, and I don't go out much, so I'll be fine.
Fingers.
Chris, if you went back in time and changed an event, which one would you change? Well, it would be pretty simple. I would just go back in time in 1914 and kill Luigi Cadorna so he wouldn't mess up World War One.
Wait, Lucica.
That's the guy who was like leader of the Italian army in World War One, and he was literally incompetent in doing anything.
Well, if we change stuff in history, it would, drastically change what we are today,
Yeah, I know, but if that wouldn't happen, well, no, I don't think much would happen. I think just Italy would do better. There's a big
in the
change.
future,
Oh my god. If you had to eat someone in the MapperCast, who would you?
No, we're not answering
No,
that.
we're not answering about cannibalism.
No.
I will barf, even though I.
No.
Maybe Chris would taste like feet.
Wait, what?
The closest thing I can get to cannibalism is eating rotten flesh in Minecraft all day. Because that's the
Of
only
course.
food I. Because that's the only food I can eat in Minecraft because there's no other food.
I hear human flesh tastes like a mixture between pork and chicken. I read that somewhere,
Oh my god.
and that sounds good.
Pretty normal.
If I got the chance to try human flesh, I'd try it. Like if it was a humane way, and like the person donated. Like not if it was like the man was. If I had the chance to, I would. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I would do it too. Eat
Yeah,
Liam. No,
Yeah.
not eat Liam.
MapperCast, make up your own new nations now. I think Italian MapperCast did one. I did one. I don't know about Batman did one. Mind did one. Cosmic did not.
I think Cosmic did.
I do.
No, in the Collab series.
Not yet in the collab thing.
That's really original though. I
They're
don't
probably,
think.
well, I kinda did. Like Quebec declared independence, so that technically a new nation.
Spoiler alert.
Oh no! Spoiler! I've revealed the insane
Spoiler
spoiler.
alert.
That
You
Quebec
spoiled everything,
declares
you
independence.
son of
What happened now? What do you say? What do you say?
I spoiled that Quebec declares independence. I've ruined it. No.
Okay, well, it's pretty much obvious because in almost every People's episodes, every North American series, Quebec declares independence in almost every series, so it's not really a surprise.
Here's the question. Void, if you are a dragon, how do you even get into the house? Or are you back in the bunker? Well, I'm currently on a planet called Beauregard Viper. I can transform into a mapper bot anytime I want, so I can go into Macedonia anytime I want. And I can also just fly around in space, so that's how I fit in my house, because my house is a planet.
Dragons in space.
Cosmic, what is the Schwarzschild radius? I have no idea. I really don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't.
Opinion on oil.
On oil,
Freedom.
On oil.
America, fuck yeah.
we gotta phase it out. Get the green energy.
Yeah.
Alright, Chris, if you are a country ball,
Oh
how can
my
you
God.
make maps then?
I jump on the keyboards and I I jump on the press button. That's what I do.
I use a pencil.
What I can
That
do if
makes
you have no
sense.
arms.
Dude, country balls can grab guns. Why
Oh, yeah.
can't they grab
Oh, yeah.
pencils?
You don't have
Good
hands.
point.
What? Cosmic, you do not know how to improvise. What do you mean I don't know how to improvise? What I do? That doesn't mean
Alright.
what I.
Alright, I'm gonna do a fake rant about Kazakh fruit trees.
I don't even
Kazakh
know
fruit
what that
How
is.
dare you insult Barat
We
country?
are in Kazakhstan. It's definitely
You are
a
worse.
There, that's my rant.
You are
Yeah.
worse. You are worse, Kazakh. When you do fruit trees, you are worse fruit tree. I don't know.
You are worse, Kazakh.
Who's that?
You are the Kazakh idiot. You are the Kazakhs now.
I can astronom. I can't read that.
I can
I'm like running. I'm like
Trying to
running
run.
through fake. I'm like running through fake Kazakh fruit tree rants that I could do in my head, but I can't see it working without me doing a terribly offensive accent. So I'm just not gonna.
You just do a Russian accent. No one gets offended from that.
Of
No,
course.
I'm not very good at accent. It would be bad. It would be like I couldn't do it.
Oh, MapperCast, biggest pet peeve. Oh.
Pet peeve.
Pet peeve.
I-
What?
I forgot my pet peeve. I think it's red bean.
Get people.
Red bean. Red bean is my pet peeve.
Random mapping. Yeah, I do have some German blood. I don't know like 100% my like DNA, but I do know I have like German, Scottish, Dutch, Norwegian,
Oh my
like
god.
all sort of like Northern European and
Just
like
no.
that area.
How can
What do you have against
know?
Northern Europe? I love
Hey.
Northern Europe. How do you not like Northern Europe?
You know,
Yeah.
personally, I don't know how.
Probably runs ale.
You know, guys,
Uh,
personally, I don't know how you guys know this. Like, you're Norwegian, especially part like 75% European or something like that. All I know is that I am like almost 100% Vietnamese. Almost 100%, I think. I don't know.
What is Teletubbies?
I know it. You still don't know.
I haven't
I
been a
don't know
Native
what's
American.
it. What is Teletubbies?
Search it up on Google.
Do you know what
Alright, I'm
Teletubbies
getting
are?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Sniper is a
Dylan-
Teletubby.
Yay, Poland versus Germany, indeed. Oh yeah, by the way, we have our collab series also has some cliches. No, but seriously, yeah.
The only cliche I put in my collab is make Germany the mad scientist.
You just
That's not
heard
really
it.
How's that cliche?
Because stereotypical.
Dylan asked why I'm called Cosmic. I guess I'll tell the thing again, but this time with a bit more context. I've said
Fourth time.
early last year I was coming up with a bunch of names for new YouTube channels I was making, and I was going to make an ASMR channel at the time because that was the state of my life. So I was going to make an ASMR channel, and I wanted to call it Astro ASMR because that sounded good in my head. So I thought naturally I would do Astro mapping, but I didn't want two channels that started with Astro, so I decided to compromise and do Cosmic. And obviously Astro ASMR never existed. So yeah, so here's Cosmic mapping. That's how I got it.
Tingle boys.
Tingle.
Tingle. Let's never talk about the Tingle Boys ever again.
They made
No,
me
if I
tingle.
had
Tingle.
For those of you who knows, if you go to the Tingle Boys channel and look at the profile picture, that's actually how I made my profile picture. I used the space that I used for the damn Tingle Boys profile picture. So my current profile picture is honestly just like the second stage of the Tingle Boys photo.
So I don't know, Cosmic. Did you make? Are your ASMR videos like jokes? Like for real?
Oh yeah, those The Tingle Boys were jokes. The Tingle Boys was supposed to be a parody of ASMR channels. We were gonna go full with it, but my friend quit because he doesn't know what commitment is. But I did kind of for a few months. I did want to make like an actual non-ironic ASMR channel, but I never did.
Batman, I think you'll reach 1,000 subs after the collapse of Floyd.
Bad trend.
Well, how much? Wait, what? What happened?
You might reach 1,000 subs when I upload Collab.
No, I'll probably get like 20. That's it.
Hashtag Batman.
No faith in yourself. Okay.
My mic was muted. God damn it! I was reading a question and Viber started talking like how rude, but my mic was muted.
Yeah. Alright, Cosmic, is Viper really that much cliche? Oh.
What does that mean?
He thinks I'm a cliche.
Viper's a cliche.
Well, he's a cliche person. What do you mean a cliche? I don't think people can be cliche.
Shout
How
out
can you
to
be a cliche? What the hell?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being most cliche, needed to join. Or how cliche is Gabriel?
You're probably like 1.
5.
Probably like 1 because Gabriel is like. Huh? You don't know who Gabriel is?
No.
How dare you?
Oh my God, Gabriel is like one of those most infamous mappers in history of Macedonia. He's famous for his.
Who asked that?
I forgot. Let's see. Let me scroll
Chris,
up.
right? Wait, it was Chris that asked that, or Finn?
Scotland. Wait, no, wait. Oh, wait, Chris, I think.
No, it was Scott.
I'll tell you what the drill was like. So you know how like you have a brush or a pencil tool, right?
Yes.
You just make it big,
Yeah.
and how war animations goes, you scribble on the map. Think about getting your pencil and go on paper and just do this.
Actually, write a no, just do it with a marker. That's it.
Okay, I kind of got it.
Yeah. I think if you search Jabril mapping, it might show up on the YouTube results. I don't know for sure, but.
I know Jabril mapping is on like the UAE mapper channel where there's like 5 others.
Yeah.
The
Arabs.
The Arab mappers.
Jabril style too on his April Fool's video. Yeah. No, the 2015 one. Wait, the 2015 one? Or no, the 2014. Yeah, 2015 one. Yeah, 2015 April Fools. Yeah.
Will Daniel return in the future?
Who knows?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Let's hope so, at least.
Well, there's just some things I can't say, so I don't know, honestly.
If New England becomes independent, what will happen? I don't think they really would, but if they would, I don't know. They'd probably just be centered around Boston, honestly. I think that's like the only major money maker up there. I'm pretty sure all the New England states are take more from the federal government than they give. I'm not completely sure. That's honestly just my assumptions, just based on like the GDP of those states. But I don't know. I think Boston it'd pretty much just be centered around Boston.
Finn, people are saying Finn, do a face review.
You don't need to. Just Google my name. You will
Finn.
find. Just Google Finn,
I know
and you will find.
Holy
Finn. If I Google Finn, I'll see Finland.
No, you will see Adventure Time, Finn.
Oh my God. Patrick Star from SpongeBob said Finland when he got hit by a bowling ball.
Wait, Viper watches SpongeBob?
Canadians are weird.
What?
Yep.
What do you mean SpongeBob has to do with what does SpongeBob do with Canadians?
No. It's I was referencing Ed and Eddie.
Viper's gonna burn us alive. Yeah, I'm not gonna burn you alive, but I will have a corrosive dragon breath, so you can burn and melt.
Burn in acid.
Yeah, I guess.
Tasteful.
I'm not gonna do it because it's not worth doing. I could probably just grab Earth like I'm doing right now and just do nothing.
Why are you grabbing Earth?
Yeah, I am grabbing Earth. Can you see it? I'm grabbing Earth.
Why are you grabbing it?
Because I'm making my own world by grabbing on it. That's the story behind my profile.
Like it's gotta be okay.
Cosmic, when will you do Subscriber Alternate Nations episode 4? I'm guessing you meant episode 5. Honestly, I've only just begun the pre-production phase for it, or not pre-production, but early production, because I've just been busy with so many other things, and I'm still going to prioritize episode 5 of Alternate Future of the World first. Then I'm going to work on Subscriber Alternate Nations episode 5, and that'll be my main project from there on out.
So Cosmic, how did you handle those comments that called you alternate history hub copy?
Oh, that was extremely annoying.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I've stated in the past that, you know, it was inspired by Alternate History Hub series. It was never, I've never tried to like hide or like, oh yes, this was original. It was inspired by him, and the original idea was just when I was doing it originally, I believe it was like an 800 subscriber special. I was doing it, and I would just have the map on the screen, and I would read the story, but I decided to spice it up a bit, and it became a whole thing. So it was inspired by him. I'm not trying to copy him. I don't want people to think
I
that.
remember Alternate History Hub when he only had 200 subs.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember him when he had 200 subs, and I was on it, and I watched his channel.
Yeah.
I remember
we
him
saw
again.
that.
He was. I didn't really think much of him at first, but he got super big after his 1,000 subs video.
It's gonna soon reach 1 million.
Really? Wow.
1 billion?
Yeah.
Well, that's even more than PewDiePie.
No wonder
Not even
Mapper.
PewDiePie
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
reach 100 million. I don't think he even reached 50 million yet.
He'll probably reach it by next year.
Yeah, well, he's close. Just 4 million to go. 3 million.
He'll do it by next year.
Mm. Hitler has done one good thing. He built motorways in Germany. Wow. Okay.
He
Hitler
actually banned
actually-
smoking.
Hitler, it sucks to say this, but the Nazis did a lot of good things. And that sounds like the worst, but they like, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have, like, the rocket technology we have. We wouldn't have, you know, a lot of the, like you said, the motorways in Germany and stuff. As horrible as they are, and as awful as everything they did was, they did invent some really amazing scientific marvels that our world wouldn't be the same without them. So,
Yeah.
you know, credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due.
They're also one of the first nations to combat drugs and smoking. Yes.
Yeah, everyone is just like hearing my thing now because there's a delay. I hope they actually. So yeah, I know they're evil. I despise the Nazis. I know that. I'm just saying, I give credit where credit's due. Even if it's someone that I absolutely despise with all my heart, I'm not gonna discount their achievements. The Nazis did a lot of amazing scientific marvels. It's just the truth.
In this world, Cosmic
That's why they almost won. Yes.
They were very close.
You gotta have a
No,
good
it
impression.
was because of Italy.
Romania, and you're not happy hungry.
So, rip questions.
I'm more on the heel list, so I don't think that there's such thing as evil and good. So I
Boy.
believe in gray areas.
Boyd, if you were a president of a Balkan country, which one would you choose? Bulgaria.
Evacuate 311. Cosmic is killing the beast.
Please,
Awesome.
mapping Armenian socialism doesn't always work. I mean, democratic socialism pretty much always works nowadays, but just socialism obviously doesn't always work. Look at Venezuela and Cuba and just the Soviet Union. It doesn't always work. As much as I am a democratic, socialist, liberal person, socialism does not always work.
Yeah, liberalism is a good thing. I'm sorry that I said it was bad. I like liberalism. It's really a good ideology, really good ideology. I like it. Yeah, I do not despise it.
They're for social
Gotta
justice
cover up.
warriors.
Oh, Fleet. You know, the thing about that is I still am I'm actually a pretty big anti-feminist, and I believe anti-feminism is the liberal way to go, because feminists nowadays are very authoritarian and honestly just sexist against men. At least in the West. In the East, developing countries, they need feminism like crazy. But here, I believe it's very authoritarian. But the word social justice warrior, I feel, has just been so corrupted by Trump supporters who believe that just because you care about other people, you're a social justice warrior. Like, no, that's not the right word. So I kind of cringe whenever I hear people use that word, and I hate that because I used to use it all the time to describe terrible people. Yeah, rant done.
Meh.
Good job.
Iron has hairy toes.
I want to respond to that, but I don't think it's very accurate.
Oh, no. Cosmic mapping. What will happen if a Teletubby became a president of USA?
Oh.
What will happen to Teletubby? That will never happen.
And the Viper still doesn't know what a Teletubby is.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Chris, if you could bring back a country from history, which one would you bring back? Well, it's kind of hard to bring back a country out of nowhere. It's kind of unrealistic, but if I could, I guess I would do the Roman Empire. Oh yeah, I got it.
He will bring Rome back. He will bring back Rome. Rome.
Rome 2016.
You cannot beat the great Rome. Viper's IQ 59. Well, I actually got like 100 something.
169.
I actually got 100 something when I did my first IQ test in my entire life. I was like, okay, somehow that worked.
I never did an IQ test.
And what is IQ to you? What is IQ to you? Yeah, that's what I thought. What is
what
IQ?
country would you want to be a superpower? Probably Italy.
What did you say?
Someone said, what country would you want to be a superpower? It'd either be Italy or Iceland. Those are like my two favorite.
Iceland.
Those are my two favorite.
But Iceland does not have a military.
Jana Mapper, Chris,
Yeah,
why are you
but
hating Germany?
They have one
Which
policeman.
you support in ISIS for? Well, I would support the anti-terrorists.
Cosmic, are you a hippie? Sure. I'm liberal. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hippie by like 1960 standards. I don't know. I don't consider myself a
Hippies are hipsters.
Hey guys, I found oil on planet Mars. Come get it.
Hippie versus hipster.
The way I see hippies, at least nowadays, I see them just as irrational liberals. Like the Bernie or bust people, those are all irrational hippies, honestly. Like I was a Bernie supporter, but when he lost, I realized, okay, time to make sure the fascist doesn't destroy the universe. Or maybe that's an exaggeration. The world. Yeah, Donald Trump. But there are a lot of Bernie supporters out there who are very irrational and just like, no, I don't want her. I don't like her. So it's that irrationality that is very dangerous, especially when we have Trump as the person. So just too emotional. So I mean, I love Bernie, but come on, guys, Hillary is obviously better than Trump.
Bruh.
Hillary obviously better than Trump. Trump supporters gonna hate now.
Bruh, obviously. Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, if
Very
Trump
obvious.
was snapping, we'll be dead.
Bruh.
Be having so much hate. But we get more.
Can say.
Why is Italian Mapper's Chris face so low,
Bro,
like a giraffe face?
Wow.
Ian, why?
Like the rap? What
It's
the
better
heck?
than mine.
Hillary is equally as dangerous as Trump. Look at her track record.
I don't believe that. I mean, Hillary has done a lot of really bad things in her life, but to say she's equally as dangerous as Trump is disingenuous. It's extremely disingenuous. Hillary has never come out and said that we need to murder civilians. She's never said that we can't take nukes off the table as an option. Obviously, Hillary is the better choice, and I don't like her. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an enthusiastic Hillary supporter, but I am a very enthusiastic anti-Trumpist.
What the heck is this? Will Viper cook Earth and destroy Chris fascism? So Media invents a new socialist ideology. So Cosmic creates an anarchistic state. and the chat goes up. And Finn teams up with the master of Batman series, and Lee dies.
Let me
I'm
comment.
not fascist. I'm not goddamn fascist.
Let me comment on what Mapping Armin 2.0 said. Am I a crybaby or am I a normal person? I'm a normal person. Just a second ago, I went on a rant about how I don't like feminists. I'm not one of those liberal cryberries. Cryberries? I'm not a liberal cryberry. You don't need to worry about that.
Barry. Alright. I want to see a Barry cry now.
Chris, do you prefer Roman Republic or Roman Empire? I prefer Roman Empire.
Viper, are you a potato?
Empire.
Dragon.
It's dragon.
What is your
Yeah, that
opinion
was my
on the, what is your opinion on the third-party candidates? Third parties or third-party candidates? Third parties, I like them. I feel like we should include them in the debates and be more inclusive. That's just how we could expand our democracy. But I don't like either of the third-party candidates really. I feel like Jill Stein's too wacky, Gary's too conservative. Whatever.
I think maybe I should have picked unaffiliated just because now I'm getting lots of vote for me papers from Republicans.
Veteran 2016.
Oh yeah, by the way, I got my driver's permit. Yay.
Okay, I have to
Oh my
speak
God.
more. Okay, is Chris an ISIS member?
Okay.
No.
I'm not an ISIS. Okay, seriously, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to seriously
Why
stop.
He's
Why
a red.
can't
He's a
AIDS?
red.
The 47th Roman Legion.
47th Roman Legion. There was never even a 47. There's like 31.
Nope, now there is. Welcome to year 22047.
Wait, Chris, we elected.
47th Royal. The Roman Empire only had like up to 30 legions. That's it.
Doesn't matter.
What-
Whereas
what is
we
it?
are 47. We have 47.
What is NPD?
Mappers collab Mapper to ASMR collab. Let's not do
Yeah,
that.
why not? Why not?
Entire episode.
MapperCast.
What is
Please do some
ASMR?
Do some ASMR, okay? I don't know. Do you really want that?
Yes.
Can Batran beat a country with his exes? I don't get it.
I can take
You own your mapping ass.
ASMR whispering.
We need on a lot.
What is that, Chris?
Stop
What do you
whispering.
want to say about a lot?
Sin, no, Sin,
Stop.
no.
Stop
Just
it.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, just no, okay? Okay?
Can Poland and Lithuania is Commonwealth? Alright, that's yours.
What?
Can Poland and Lithuania into Commonwealth?
No.
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 Once.
Never.
Boy, would you destroy all the nukes in the world or keep them? I'll give them to Damnation because 99% of them won't work.
I'm not sure because we may need nuclear power. I don't know.
Viper Tubby, what the heck? Mine, come on.
Actually, that's kind of stupid.
Viper is up here.
Viper's a Teletubby. What do you expect?
What will happen if Teletubbies declare war on USA? They will win.
Interesting
They'll
scenario.
probably, I don't know. They'll probably get censored.
Alright, we're gonna take a
United.
couple more questions and then we're gonna end it because I have to go.
It's Chris a communist or a Nazi? Well, I'm neither, but if I would choose, Okay, I'm gonna answer that to continue.
I find it weird that people are more confident to say that they're a communist rather than a Nazi. It's kind of weird.
Guys, stop calling me fascist.
Are you Keemstar? That's too old now.
Like that's it's kind of disturbing.
Happy Century, you're like millions episodes.
I like how joking guy said he.
Oh, yeah.
Viper,
Oh, God, no.
Right there, joking guy. You should
Viper,
be.
can you check?
So, no, I'm just kidding.
Viper, can you check the Hangout chat?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I always forget about.
Yeah, yeah, Cosmic again.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Damn it. Yeah, no, this is not very planned out, and this actually is longer than 1 hour now. So.
Yeah, because I told you.
1 hour mark. That's good. Even though I'm not 100% energetic yet.
Cosmic.
Snape.
He's low energy. He's like low energy. You can
Yeah.
that kind of low energy guy is going to presidency. No. Whatever.
Okay, no, I don't do the poop poo. Stupid.
I think they think that you're a
What the
fascist
fuck is
because you
that
don't.
sound?
Wait, I think it because
Okay,
what?
Scally, go ahead.
I'm not fascist, Finn.
Yeah, Finn. I mean, if Chris, you keep denying it, they'll probably do more on you. You know,
So I should just say yes. You know what? Yes, no.
or maybe you just don't answer it.
Good point. But it kind of pisses me off because like 1 million people are asking.
Yeah, well, don't. We'll fight the urge, man.
It's kind of insulting.
I don't know. I managed to avoid most conspiracies just by not answering.
Good point.
Oh shit! Now I just created a conspiracy.
Well, Stanley mapping has a serious question, guys, so you should read that.
What do you think about small countries taking land from bigger ones in wars?
Except for eating.
Well, I made Ukraine take over Russia, so I'm fond of it.
Oh my God, Cosmic.
Not
Well,
realistic, but
If it's a
enjoyable.
good reason, if it's a good like reason, I guess. Like if
Yeah,
someone,
there always has to be.
like Cosmic did, if someone's like backing Ukraine, like giving them money, weapons, I guess it's kind
No
of
one's
unreasonable.
giving us.
But if they're like, you know what, let's just do it, and then they take over like big country, that's stupid.
I don't even know who Jerry Corbyn is.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, should be like a mom.
It's Chris and Alien. Oh my God.
Okay, so
I don't know who Jeremy Corbyn is.
Oh, he's the leader of the Labour Party
And
of Britain.
Britain? Yeah, I don't know much about British politics.
Damn it, my web page can't load.
Cosmic, is
you can say
your dream to be sent into space where you can die and be put into a flying kick position?
evil
I
evil
prefer to
flying
just be buried on Earth.
potatoes.
Wait, people are dreaming that Chris and I make a baby. Like, why? Why?
Like,
I should I
Zero respond to it.
No.
no, just no, it's not gonna happen.
Mm,
You should pay me like 100, no,
Bernie
like
Sanders.
$100 trillion and maybe.
100 emoji.
Opinion on Fagaline.
Fagulon.
Fagaline.
I'm a child. Okay, yeah, thanks.
Wait,
Technically, we're not old enough.
What did I do to imply that I'm a child? I just sat here and answered quickly. What'd I do?
Chris,
Yo,
there you go.
Sally Mapper asked another question, and I think that was a topic that was supposed to be here, and I italicked it.
What?
Oh. I'll read it. Alright, I guess I can ask the question. I want it to be on my fan topic. What do you think about the rising use of Flash and mapping? Is it good or bad? Well, first, I don't see much Flash animes besides Freeze Spawn.
Well,
Yes.
it's always good if it's it has good content.
I've never seen a mapper that used Flash aside from Freespawn. Yeah. Or maybe Mope made one. I don't know, but I don't care. But it's not really on the rise.
Is Chris God of Potato?
Is Chris, wait, what? Is Chris
Mapping Center asks 99 Basher, how many guns do you have? What kind? Depending on what
Well,
kind.
Well,
Oh,
that's
you're
pretty
American.
obvious, since, yeah, he's
You're
American.
American.
Real gun
American.
or fake gun? Real gun
You're
or fake gun?
American. Real gun,
Well,
yes.
well, for fake guns, I have over 40 fake guns.
What about real guns?
17.
Do you count BB guns as real guns?
No, real guns.
I technically
No.
can shoot someone's eye out with that.
He's, oh shit.
Is Chris an
I
ass?
have the best aim.
I have one gun. Nothing.
I have a I have a BB gun sniper rifle and a BB gun pistol I have in my hand right now, but
Wow, such an American.
Whoa. Shit, you shoot him.
okay, there, I'm done.
Seriously, like.
But everyone asks, is Chris
Shit.
something?
Yeah, seriously, like. I'm not Kim Jong Un. I'm not Filthy Frank. I'm not John Cena. I'm not Stalin. I'm not Hitler. I'm not an ISIS member.
He's an alien.
I'm not God. I'm not
Chris is
Allah.
not Italian mapper, Chris.
I'm Jesus.
Please, I'm not Mussolini.
Oh man,
I'm
I
a
was shot
Mussolini.
down by a police helicopter in Berlin. What the hell happened? I'm guessing he was Muslim.
I don't get it.
That seems like something they do.
Viper,
Wow.
chat.
Chris is Caesar. Yeah, I am. You know, I agree on that. I am Caesar.
I'm the reincarnation of Metternich.
Hey, Cosmic.
Klaus von Metternich. Whatever.
Cosmic, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
We should probably get to the fan winner and the mapper winner.
Yeah, I actually gotta go soon, so yes, do that.
Bro.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. So now is the part where we select the mapper winner and the fan winner for the next episode of MapperCast. So, first I'm gonna ask the what the hell? Something fell down behind me. I'm sorry. First I'm gonna ask the question to select the fan winner. So if you want to submit a topic for the next episode, answer this. So. What member of the MapperCast crew is not participating in the collab, the Alternate Future of the World collab? It should be easy.
And now someone asked who doesn't have videos. Maybe you should set that.
What could it be?
Well,
This is the fan winner. Rad of Mapping got it. So
holy
Rad of Mapping.
what?
Rad of
but
Mapping
he-
is the fan winner. Rad of
I
Mapping.
have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Finn, I'm not part of.
What?
Oh, wait. Okay. Rad of Mapping. Everyone. Okay, that Richard. I'm trying to. Okay,
Stop
Chris,
being Mongolian.
I'm trying to. Okay. All right. So the actual fan winner is Ox Scotland. So Ox Scotland, you are the fan winner. So once this video is uploaded, please submit your thing in the comment section. So yeah. All right. Now for the mapper winner, and I gotta say this: do not answer if you have no videos. Please do not. So only if you're a mapper who wants one of your shows to be reviewed, and only if you're a mapper who has a show that we haven't reviewed. So, all right. So here is the mapper question: who is second in line for the taking over of Lee's position in MapperCast?
What?
Who would replace?
What?
Who is second in line for his position?
Finn.
No,
Finn.
When you're supposed to answer
Finn
that.
is
I'm the
Finn is
last
third in
one.
line.
FedEx said it. Oh.
FedEx got it. FedEx got it.
Didn't you guys already view
Okay.
his videos?
He has another
We did.
show. Do we want to?
God damn it.
So, will we review his other show or?
No.
No, we already reviewed him, so well, I have not, but you guys.
Vipe. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I guess we're moving on.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
Vacation.
Happen.
All right. Viper's the host. So, FedEx, you are the mapper winner.
Again.
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 Rip.
He
Again.
always.
Second two-time mapper winner.
Trying to get
Second
some subs.
two-time mapper winner. No, heck no. He won
No,
like
no,
five
no, no,
times.
no.
He won like 5
No,
times.
I mean,
Okay.
well, I mean, second time we're reviewing one of his shows. So congratulations.
It's gonna be unfair here.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Select a different kind of series. We're not going to review the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, so
won only Mark
No.
once.
No, you won like twice or 3 times.
No, it's twice. 3 times.
Three times, yeah, for Viper.
No, it's
Just noticed something.
AFOW.
Cosmic.
Yeah?
I just noticed that in the intro trailer that Viper they were just looking at each other really happy. Across the continent.
So happy.
I'm Cosmic's your lord, I'm your savior. Why can't it be a Lord and a Savior?
I am the Lord and the Savior. Don't be mistaken.
Why can't there be a Lord and then there's wait, never mind. Lord and Savior. Lord then Savior.
I barely hear Cosmic now.
Okay, this is not the right. Why?
Mongolian invasion.
Stop.
You know, the thing that really confuses me about that is that's just sort of naturally happened. That wasn't like someone said, make noises in chat. That was like, it just happened. That was our natural instinct to do that, and I'm very disappointed.
The title is called...
I didn't know.
Why do you think the title's called This Thing?
I understand.
Best ASMR.
Alright,
Best
guys.
ASMR you.
I'm ended. Because I have to go.
Oh no.
Alright, so in terms of the Collab series should be up on my channel soon. I had to render it first, which could take 2 to 4 hours. And
Wow.
Thanks for joining, and we hope to see you on the next podcast, and hopefully we'll get the next episode of the Collab series done, episode 2. And you guys are probably wondering what's going to happen September 1st. So, okay.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Alright. We
And
got to go now. Now, see you later.
4, 3,
Goodbye.
1.
Bye.
That's in 2016.